kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Jaguars offense comes onto the field for the first time today. And here we are, folks, the last two teams standing, battling for a national championship. It's been a long regular season. They have survived a punishing playoff run, and here we go. The trophy is in the building. Who's going to walk out of here with a lifelong memory?
Chris, one of the great things now that we're in this 12-team playoff format and in the national championship is we no longer have to debate who should be the champion. You have 12 teams. We've played it out. We're down to the best two teams. Now they get a chance to find out who, in fact, is the best and be crowned the national champion.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. The fullback gets stopped for a loss. Ran into a wall there. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
There are a lot of times when you see a sack like this, you got to give a lot of credit to the coverage downfield. I don't think the quarterback really felt good about anybody being open, so he held the ball just a little bit too long and allows the defense to come up with the first sack of the game.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Defense is coming after him. Just standing there, gets hit again.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
The Jaguars will line up to punt it away. Brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. The Hurricanes offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Dropping back, it's Bailey. Aggressive call on the opening play. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, Miami. They draw first blood in this national title game.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So they'll try to add to the lead now to the PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Oh, it's going to be a sack as the defense makes a play to wrap up this period. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Looking to pass, it's Wilson, bringing pressure. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
He'll field it close to the 50. And the speedy returner, a big gain on that one. Coverage team barely able to stop it. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. On the move now. He's got it near the end zone. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have first and goal now. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. The Hurricanes line up with a first and goal. Looking to the end zone. And he scores! Touchdown, Canes!
Chris, that's his second touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in it.
Try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the coverage team able to bring him down. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. They'll try and run it with the fullback. The ball is loose. Ball scooped up by the defense. They get him down, but the recovery and the return could be a game-changing moment.
Man, Chris, we can hear the contact from that hit all the way up here in the booth. So, hey, it's easy to blame the ball carrier, but I don't know if anybody could have been able to hold on to the ball after that hit.
And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They begin the series with a first and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. To the air. It's Wilson. The pocket breaking down. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? He's running out of time here. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
He'll field it close to midfield. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Miami offense is back on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum, and the defense make adjustments, come up with a stop here. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left, perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. To throw, it's Bailey. Looking downfield near the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Miami.
Chris, we're only a few ticks from halftime. And doesn't it feel like this thing's already over? Just a first half beat down to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he takes this from inside the loses the football. The scramble is on. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. The Jaguars will kick this away to begin the second half. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Turns on the speed. Can they catch him? They can't catch him. Touchdown. You talk about an unforgettable moment for that guy. A kick return for a touchdown in the championship game.
Chris, I didn't know if he had the speed to be able to take it all the way back to the end zone. Initially had some good blocks to spring him free, and then was just outrunning some angles that some of the kickoff coverage team had. Nice play.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. On first down, it's play action. Pressure is coming.
Between the defensive scheme and the athletic ability of this front and the linebackers getting pressure as well, the way they've been able to harass this quarterback has a lot to do with why they're enjoying such a big lead in the national title.
Sack makes it second down and forever. Looking to throw. It's Wilson. And the ball is knocked loose. It's in the end zone. Who'll get it? Touchdown, Canes. A defensive score in the title game, and this place is coming unhinged.
Talk about taking the opportunity when it's there. Force the ball out and forget the scoop and score. Just fall on the thing and get yourself 6 points.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Returner tackled right there. That's where they'll start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. First down, looking to throw the football. The pass rush closing in. Trapped again in the pocket.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense. And it is. It's become an offensive game. But how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the way they've been able to get after this quarterback. That's the second sack in this game.
The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
The Jaguars will have to kick it away. About to punt for the 4th time tonight. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the returner is brought down. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. So first play of the drive coming here. They'll start at their own 49. Handoff in a single back formation. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. And in this battle for the national championship, it has been a beatdown so far. Not what you hope for. Let's review how we got here. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Working clock with the ground game. Gets some space around the 30. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
Now the important point after attempt. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. And they've got the returner corralled. Here comes South Alabama's offense back out there. This one has been a beatdown for the ages, a demolition, an evisceration. And the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. Well, they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
The pickup is 4, sets up a 3rd and 6 now. Back to pass. It's Wilson. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. The Jaguars come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's hitting 4th down and inches. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. It's a mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. And there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there as a top team in college football, and it's very fitting that they not only win it, but they win it in grand fashion.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.